Longevity hacks from biohackers. What actually works versus expensive placebo effect. Hey there, welcome to today's video where I'm pulling back the curtain on the massive biohacking industry that promises to help you live to 120. From Silicon Valley CEOs spending $2 million a year on anti-aging to weekend warriors buying $3,000 red light panels, everyone's trying to hack their way to immortality. But here's the million-dollar question. What actually works, and what's just expensive snake oil? Did you know that Brian Johnson, the tech entrepreneur who spends $2 million annually on his longevity protocol, has the biological age of an 18-year-old at 47? Or that Peter Thiel, the PayPal co-founder, has invested over $7 million in anti-aging research and reportedly takes human growth hormone? Even Jeff Bezos has invested billions in longevity startups through his Altos Labs venture. Today, I'm breaking down the real science behind the most popular biohacking trends, separating the legitimate longevity strategies from the overpriced placebos. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which biohacks are worth your money and which ones are just emptying your wallet. The basics. What is biohacking, and why is everyone obsessed? Biohacking made simple. Biohacking is essentially using science, technology, and lifestyle changes to optimize your body's performance and extend your lifespan. Think of it as treating your body like a computer that you can upgrade and optimize. Dr. David Sinclair, Harvard's famous longevity researcher, explains biohacking as using measurable interventions to improve biomarkers of aging. The goal isn't just living longer, it's about extending your health span, the years you spend healthy and vibrant. The biohacking movement exploded when tech entrepreneurs realized they could apply the same data-driven approach they use in business to their own bodies. Now it's a $50 billion industry with everyone from suburban moms to Fortune 500 CEOs tracking their sleep, blood markers, and cellular age. The expensive biohacks, what the rich are buying, and if it's worth it. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy, $200 to $500 per session. What it is: breathing pure oxygen in a pressurized chamber similar to what deep-sea divers use for decompression. The celebrity connection. Joe Rogan has talked extensively about his hyperbaric oxygen sessions on his podcast, claiming they help with recovery and mental clarity. Michael Jackson famously slept in a hyperbaric chamber, though that was extreme and not recommended. The science. Legitimate studies show hyperbaric oxygen can accelerate wound healing and may stimulate stem cell production. NASA uses it for astronauts, and it's FDA approved for specific medical conditions. The verdict. Works, but you don't need to buy a $20,000 home unit. Most benefits can be achieved with 10 to 20 sessions at a medical facility for specific goals. Real user story. Mark, a 52-year-old marathon runner from California, after a stress fracture that wasn't healing, I did 20 hyperbaric sessions at $300 each. My bone healed 40% faster than my doctor expected. Expensive, but it worked. Red light panels, $500 to $5,000. What it is: standing in front of LED panels that emit specific wavelengths of red and near-infrared light for 15 to 20 minutes daily. The celebrity connection. Kourtney Kardashian has shown her $3,000 Juve panel on social media. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Body, credits red light therapy with improving his sleep and energy. The science. Over 3,000 peer-reviewed studies show red light therapy can increase cellular energy production, reduce inflammation, and improve skin health. NASA originally developed it for plant growth in space and wound healing for astronauts. The verdict. Works, but you don't need to spend $3,000. A $200 to $500 panel provides 80% of the benefits. Real user story. Jennifer, 45, marketing executive. I bought a $300 red light panel 6 months ago. My skin looks noticeably better and I fall asleep faster. My husband was skeptical until he started using it for his back pain. Now he's a convert. Continuous glucose monitors, $70 to $100 per month. What it is: a small sensor worn on your arm that tracks blood sugar 24/7 even if you're not diabetic. The Celebrity Connection. Casey Neistat, the famous YouTuber, documented wearing a CGM for a month and discovered how different foods affected his energy levels. Lots of Silicon Valley executives now wear them constantly. The science. Studies show that even non-diabetics can have significant blood sugar spikes that contribute to aging and inflammation. Monitoring helps optimize diet and meal timing. The verdict. Works. This is one of the most valuable biohacks for the money. Understanding your glucose response can dramatically improve energy and long-term health. Real user story. David, 38, software engineer. Wearing a CGM for 3 months changed how I eat completely. I discovered that my healthy oatmeal breakfast was spiking my blood sugar worse than a candy bar. I've lost 15 pounds and have steady energy all day now. The affordable biohacks. Cold exposure, free to $50. What it is: cold showers, ice baths, or even just turning down your thermostat to activate your body's stress response systems. The Celebrity Connection. Wim Hof, the Iceman, has made cold exposure mainstream, with celebrities like Gwyneth Paltrow and Tony Robbins doing his breathing and cold exposure protocols. Joe Rogan regularly talks about his ice bath routine. The science. Cold exposure activates brown fat, improves insulin sensitivity, boosts immune function, and increases production of norepinephrine, natural focus chemical. Studies show it can increase metabolism by 15%. The verdict. Works amazingly, and it's essentially free. How to start. Begin with 30 seconds of cold water at the end of your shower. Work up to 2 to 3 minutes. For ice baths, start with 50-degree water for 1 minute. Real user story. Lisa, 41, teacher. I started ending my showers with 60 seconds of cold water 6 months ago. I have more energy, I'm less stressed, and I haven't gotten sick once this year. My teenage daughter thinks I'm crazy, but she can't argue with the results. Time-restricted eating. Free. What it is: eating all your daily calories within a specific window, typically 8 to 10 hours, then fasting for 14 to 16 hours. The Celebrity Connection. Hugh Jackman used intermittent fasting to get ripped for his Wolverine roles. Jennifer Aniston has talked about doing 16/8 fasting. Terry Crews credits his physique partly to his fasting routine. The science. Dozens of studies show intermittent fasting can improve insulin sensitivity, increase autophagy, cellular cleanup, and may extend lifespan. It's one of the most studied longevity interventions. The verdict. Works, and it saves money on food. How to start. Try eating between noon and 8 p.m., fasting from 8 p.m. to noon the next day. Drink water, black coffee, or plain tea during fasting hours. Real user story. Robert, 59, accountant. I started eating between noon and 8 p.m. a year ago. I've lost 25 pounds without changing what I eat, just when I eat it. My doctor says my blood work looks like someone 10 years younger. Sleep optimization, $20 to $200. What it is: using simple tools and habits to improve sleep quality, the foundation of all longevity. The Celebrity Connection. Ariana Huffington literally wrote the book on sleep optimization. LeBron James sleeps 12 hours a night and credits it for his longevity. Roger Federer sleeps 12+ hours daily. The science. Poor sleep accelerates aging more than almost any other factor. Quality sleep improves immune function, hormone production, and cellular repair. Studies show people who sleep 7 to 9 hours live significantly longer. The verdict. Works. This is the highest impact, lowest cost biohack. Simple sleep hacks that work. Blackout curtains or eye mask, $20. Keep bedroom at 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. No screens 1 hour before bed. Magnesium supplement, $15 per month. Consistent sleep-wake times. Real user story. Michelle, 47, nurse. After working night shifts for years, my sleep was terrible. I invested $100 in blackout curtains, blue light blocking glasses, and a white noise machine. Within 2 weeks, I was sleeping deeper than I had in years. My energy during the day is completely different. The overhyped biohacks. Expensive placebos to avoid. Expensive supplements and nootropics, $100 to $500 per month. The hype. Bottles of pills promising to boost NAD+, activate sirtuins, or provide limitless brain power. The reality. Most longevity supplements have little human research. NMN and NAD boosters cost $100+ monthly, but show mixed results in humans. Many proprietary blends hide tiny amounts of active ingredients. Celebrity connection. While Joe Rogan takes many supplements, he often admits he's not sure which ones actually work. Dave Asprey, founder of Bulletproof, takes over 100 supplements daily, but acknowledges it's experimental. The verdict: mostly placebo. Save your money for proven interventions. Exception: basic supplements like vitamin D3, magnesium, and omega-3s have solid research and cost under $30 per month total. Cryotherapy sessions, $40 to $80 per session. The hype: standing in a -200 Fahrenheit chamber for 3 minutes to boost recovery and longevity. The reality: while whole-body cryotherapy feels impressive, studies show cold showers provide similar benefits at 1% of the cost. The extreme cold is more marketing than medicine. The verdict: overpriced. Cold showers give you 90% of the benefits for free. Expensive recovery devices, $200 to $2,000. The hype: percussion massage guns, compression boots, infrared saunas promising to optimize recovery. The reality: while some provide benefits, the longevity impact is minimal compared to basics like sleep and exercise. A $15 foam roller often works as well as a $300 massage gun. The verdict: nice to have, but focus on fundamentals first. The science-backed longevity protocol that actually works. The 90-10 rule for longevity. Research shows that 90% of longevity benefits come from just 10% of interventions, the basics done consistently. Tier 1, the foundation, 90% of results. Quality sleep, 7 to 9 hours nightly. Regular exercise, 150 minutes moderate activity weekly. Stress management, meditation, yoga, or therapy. Social connections. Strong relationships are as important as not smoking. Whole food diet, Mediterranean-style eating pattern. Tier 2, proven biohacks, additional 8% of results. Intermittent fasting, 16-8 protocol. Cold exposure, daily cold showers. Heat exposure, sauna 2 to 3x weekly if available. Blood sugar monitoring, CGM for 1 to 3 months to optimize diet. Tier 3, advanced interventions, final 2% of results. Red light therapy, if you can afford it. Hyperbaric oxygen, for specific conditions. Advanced testing, comprehensive blood panels, DEXA scans. Real people, real results, biohacking success stories. Tom, 44, insurance agent. I was spending $400 a month on supplements and feeling no different. I stopped everything except vitamin D and magnesium, started doing cold showers and 16-8 fasting. 6 months later, I've lost 30 pounds, my energy is through the roof, and I'm saving $350 a month. Sometimes less really is more. Sarah, 38, marketing director. After my 35th birthday, I felt like I was aging fast. Instead of expensive treatments, I focused on sleep optimization and stress reduction through meditation. 2 years later, people guess I'm in my early 30s. The boring fundamentals actually work. Mike, 55, small business owner. I was tempted to spend $50K on stem cell therapy after hearing about it on podcasts. Instead, I invested $500 in a CGM, red light panel, and gym membership. My biological age testing shows I've reversed 8 years of aging in 18 months. The simple stuff works if you stick with it. Linda, 49, teacher. I tried every supplement and gadget marketed to women my age. Nothing worked until I started tracking my sleep and daily cold showers. Now I have more energy than my teenagers, and my doctor says my blood work is better than most 30-year-olds. How to start your longevity protocol today. The practical plan. Week 1 to 2, foundation building, free. Track your sleep. Use your phone's built-in sleep tracking. Start cold showers, 30 seconds of cold water after your regular shower. Try 16-8 fasting. Eat between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. Week 3 to 4, Add movement and stress management, $0 to $50. Daily walks, 20 to 30 minutes, preferably in nature. Meditation, start with 5 minutes using free apps like Insight Timer. Strength training, bodyweight exercises or gym membership. Month 2, optimize and measure, $100 to $200. Blood testing, basic metabolic panel to establish baseline. Consider CGM, 1 month to understand your glucose response. Red light device, if budget allows, start with a $200 to $300 panel. Month 3 plus, advanced interventions, variable cost. Sauna sessions, if available locally. Advanced testing, comprehensive panels, biological age testing. Professional guidance, consult with a longevity-focused doctor. The truth about biohacking, what companies don't want you to know. Here's what the $50 billion biohacking industry doesn't want you to realize. The most powerful longevity interventions are free or nearly free. Dr. Peter Attia, one of the world's leading longevity doctors, puts it perfectly. You can't supplement your way out of a poor lifestyle. The basics, sleep, exercise, nutrition, stress management, will give you 90% of the benefits at 10% of the cost. The biohacking industry makes money by convincing you that longevity is complicated and expensive. The truth is, your great-grandmother who lived to 95 probably knew most of what you need to know. Eat real food, stay active, get good sleep, manage stress, and maintain strong relationships. The real biohacking secret: consistency beats intensity every time. A daily cold shower is better than monthly cryotherapy. Sleeping 8 hours nightly beats any expensive recovery device. Walking daily trumps weekend warrior workouts. Your longevity roadmap. Biohacking isn't about spending thousands on the latest gadgets or following some guru's 47-step morning routine. It's about using science to optimize the fundamentals of human health. Start with the basics that cost nothing. Prioritize sleep, try intermittent fasting, take cold showers, and manage your stress. Once you've mastered these for 3 to 6 months, then consider adding proven technologies like continuous glucose monitoring or red light therapy. Remember, the goal isn't just living longer. It's about feeling vibrant, energetic, and healthy for as many years as possible. The best biohack is the one you can do consistently for decades, not the one that empties your bank account. As longevity researcher Dr. David Sinclair says, aging is a disease, and like any disease, it can be treated. But the treatment doesn't require a second mortgage. It requires commitment to the fundamentals that humans have known for centuries. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you separate biohacking facts from fiction, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Drop a comment below sharing which biohack you're most excited to try. And I'll see you in the next video where we're diving deep into the science of NAD+ boosters. Disclaimer: this content is for educational purposes only and not medical advice. Always consult healthcare providers before making significant changes to your health routine, especially if you have underlying conditions or take medications. Some biohacking interventions may not be appropriate for everyone.